Hello. How is everyone doing today? I hope you all had a nice weekend and a nice first half of your week. Mine was a bit of a roller coaster. Oh, that scared me. Sorry. Oh, I should once I once I get once I start using my model, I will switch to it before I start talking probably. So hopefully there will be less chance of scaring people when I start talking. Anyways, my weekend was a bit of a roller coaster. Friday and Saturday were good because on Friday, Porter Robinson's new album came out, which I have been looking forward to for quite a while, and it is very, very good. It was exactly as amazing as I thought it would be. And then on Saturday was Secret Sky, his virtual music festival that he hosts, and that was also very good. I had a lot of fun. And I also got my second COVID shot on Saturday. On the other hand, I got my second COVID shot on Saturday. So from 4 a.m. that night slash the next morning onward, I felt like I was dying. I have not felt that bad in quite a while. Like, we're talking nausea, chills, anxiety, the whole shebang. It was awful. The 24 hours, gone just like that. Absolutely, completely gone. And now I'm fine. So, yeah, that was an experience. If any of you have yet to get your second shot, I wish you a better day after than I had. Also, sorry if there's a lot of background noise when I talk, because I just turned on, it's really hot in my room all of a sudden, so I just turned on a fan really last minute without testing how it affected the audio, so if it's bad, sorry! Yeah. We have a lot to get through tonight. Let me go ahead and switch to the game. Here we go. Oh, I also changed how the chat looks on screen. I don't know if you can't hear the, oh, you can't hear the fan. For a second I thought you meant you can't hear the game, and I was like, oh god. Yeah, I don't know if I like how the chat looks, if I want to tweak it anymore. But I'm just testing it out for today. So yeah, on the menu for tonight, we have to do gacha. We have to do the test runs of the characters. We have to check out the housing system. And then I also want to do the cryo hypostasis quest and fight. And the new domain if we have time. And then I will obviously save Zhongli's new story quest for Friday because God, I can't do all that in one night. It's okay, I can't read at this distance anyway, heart emoji. That's fair. It's a bit small, I think, the chat, but I didn't want if I felt it looked too big if I did it any bigger. So I don't know. We're gonna get into the gacha now. I have 25 pulls, plus a few star glitters. I'm mainly just going for Yanfei. Maybe how many Dionas do I have actually? That's not the character screen.
The truth of this
How many Dionas do I have? Because I have C6 Noel. Okay, I just need one more Diona.
world.
Yeah. And I'd be happy to get a Zhongli dupe, but as someone who's contemplating getting into Genshin, can you have a good experience with a game without spending a mass amount of money? Yes, absolutely. I am a very light spender myself. Oh, you get free Diona from event. Yeah, right. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I'm a very light spender myself. I buy the monthly pass and the battle pass, the monthly card, like the Blessing of the Welcome Moon, and then the Battle Pass, the cheaper one, every month. And that's pretty much all I spend. Sometimes I splurge a bit and give myself a little gift, but mostly I just do the monthly stuff. And I've gotten a ton of characters. I have every 4-star character and a bunch of 5-star ones. And yeah, honestly, like, there's a lot of stuff to do, even if you don't have every single character. You can definitely have a good experience with the game. There are people who, Bwop on YouTube is somebody who only ever uses the first 4 characters you get. I'd recommend looking him up if you want to get an idea of what that experience would be like. It's totally doable. I'd really recommend the game. And with that, let's get into my wishes. Okay. Envy. Yeah, Enviosity is also free to play. Yeah, or at least he has a free to play account, I know. You don't even need the battle pass for the most part. It's more helpful once you're super far in. Yeah, the battle pass is definitely more like endgame stuff when you start running out of resources, so do not even worry about buying that at the beginning. You don't need it. Oh, Rosaria dupe. Okay, you're not on the banner, but I will take you. Absolutely. I am very much enjoying her. Okay. Thank you for the info. No problem. I hope you enjoy it. If you try it out. Okay. Let's see. Now it has to be somebody from the banner. Because of how that works. Diona. Okay. Well... But we get the free Diona dupe, so I didn't need that. Where is Yanfei? Please? Please? Into the singles now. Diona special. Oh, I didn't mean to close that. Come on. I didn't even wait to see what color it was. I'm so impatient. God damn it. Okay, we still got 3 more from Star Glitters. Every time I'm like, I should save my Star Glitters for a weapon or a character, and then every time I'm like, nope, we're just gonna buy wishes. Okay, I already have C6, please, but at least that's another 5-star Glitters. I'm begging you. You did it, you got the Geo character. Yeah, I got Zhongli. Okay. Well, that's our polls for the night. At least that I can do right now. We might get some more later on. It was a good amount though. So like I'm pretty far into towards pity, I would say. There's that. And then Rosaria. Her attack speed increases by 10% and her normal attack damage increases by 10%. Nice! Nice.
The unknown into the
known. Also, before I started streaming, I did like 1 pull on the standard banner and I got a fucking C1 D-Luke. Just 20 pulls after I'd gotten my last 5-star on standard banner, so... I guess I used up all my luck then. That's why I didn't have great luck now. But yeah, his C1 is incredibly stupid. Deals 15% more damage to opponents whose HP is above 50%. And he did 50k damage in 1 hit to Child yesterday without that, so... Yeah. Alright. So, I want to get into the test run. Let's do all of these. Get our rewards, see how Yanfei feels to play. And also, for a brief moment, get to experience main DPS Zhongli.
Stabilize.
Delocates healthy people. God, he's so loud when he fights.
Solidify. I will have order.
Oh, I'm out of stamina.
Freeze.
Just casually,
so sorry.
because I hate
This
Abyss Mages.
is order.
Switches to the other characters for a bit. Starts fighting. Exactly. What, you mean you don't grunt super loud every single time you move? Mods, if you could just delete the spam messages, please. Thank you. Okay, here we go. I'm excited to try. Oh, god damn it, I wanted to see what the Zhongli build was in the trial. Oh well, I can always go back to it. And I know what I'm gonna give him anyway. I want to do that new Millilith set. Oh yeah, don't ban the new person! I see you unban them though, that's fine. Okay, when a fireball conjured by Yanfei's normal attack hits an opponent, it grants her a scarlet seal that decreases her stamina consumption. Upon releasing a charged attack, all scarlet seals will be consumed, increasing the AoE and damage of this charged attack based on the amount of scarlet seals consumed. Touchscreen banning is not the best. You're okay. You unbanned them. Hopefully they find their way back. I lost my place. Allows her to gain brilliance. Decreases damage. I'm not reading any of that. Honestly, I'm not absorbing a single goddamn thing. Let's just fucking play. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of damage. Hello?
Incinerate! Time for your arraignment!
Oh, I really like her. I really like her.
Boom boom!
I can always just like send a message to that person, say, hey, sorry, you accidentally got banned for 5 seconds. You're not banned now, feel free to come back. Just don't worry about it. Oh. Oh, you're still here! Okay, good, yay! I was worried, but don't worry about it, Cryptic, it's okay. Everything worked out in the end. I'm gonna casually do that again because holy shit, this character is so fun. I have no idea what she does because I didn't read anything, but... Also, those were my first spam messages since I started streaming. I kind of feel like... that's an achievement almost. Yeah, she's definitely supposed to be DPS, which is super fun. I'm not aiming at all, by the way. I'm just like blindly clicking.
Incinerate!
Oh my god, she does like... She does 20k with like a normal E. Oh, that is so good. That's so good. I want her so bad. Really? I get those every other day pretty much? Yeah, these were my first ones. I don't know, like, if they only target people with a certain number of views and I just hit the threshold or what, but... Okay, and I already know how Diana plays, but let's do it, just to get it done. Love that. That strong damage from archers.
Dodge
This
this!
is a Kaya trial now.
Don't get frostbite.
I just can't do it, I'm sorry.
Look at you, booze hound. Gee,
Cool it. What's the hurry? Freeze. This moment will be frozen in time.
I keep pressing the wrong button to switch characters! Come on, give me it all.
handle your
Yes.
drink. Huh. Shaken and stirred.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Think you can bully me?
No one saw that!
Don't get frostbite. Cool it.
Diana special. Think you can bully me?
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Freeze.
Yeah. Look at you, booze hound.
Oh. I couldn't even see my cursor. God damn it!
Let's go, let's go.
Just die. Diona's special. Diona is special, you're right. Oh, Farrah Cora, thank you so much for the follow. I don't know why it didn't play, or at least I didn't hear the alert. I'll have to check and make sure why that didn't work if it didn't, but thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Alright, what was I gonna do next? Housing. Housing system, yes. But first I need to get this. That was... Let's actually pull it up. A teapot to call home. Well, let's read it. I always forget to read them. The crisis looming over Liyue Harbor has calmed, and it's business as usual in the city. However, Madame Ping, the flower admirer from Yijing Terrace, seems to have something more to discuss with you. And that is there. There she is.
Ah, children, come, come. You've arrived at just the right moment. I've been looking for you.
Oh, what is it, Granny? Need any help?
Oh, no. You've done so much for Liyue Harbor already. I could hardly ask for more. In fact, my old friends and I have been putting our heads together to think of what sort of gift we might give you in return.
A gift? For Paimon?
Not for me though, just for Paimon. I only did as I should.
Oh, child, you are so very modest. Uncommonly so, even. But you mustn't decline this gift. I simply won't allow it. When you traversed my old teapot in search of the cleansing bell, I heard your little friend mention that you often camp out in the wilds. That simply won't do. Especially since I imagine you still have a very long journey ahead of you. Fortunately, I have not yet grown so old as to see my subspace creation abilities atrophy.
What's subspace creation?
Oh, did my friends never mention that to you? Well then, it is a blessing we old folks once received from Rex Lapis, part of our illumination, if you will.
I love that she says we old folks as if this is not an adepti trait, but just an old people trait.
I will not go into too much detail, but subspace creation is the ability to create a small, autonomous pocket world.
When you grow up, you too can break physics.
The teapot that you entered previously was a little trinket created using that ability.
A trinket, you say?
So, in the eyes of an Adeptus, creating a magic teapot world is just child's play, huh?
Oh, indeed, the teapot is nothing to boast of. One such as myself must depart from this realm to create a world of one's own. Rex Lapis, on the other hand, moved mountains and seas. That is what one might call an exercise of true power.
All old people can just create small, autonomous pocket worlds, I guess? Yeah, of course.
But that's enough nostalgia for now. The gift that I have prepared for you just requires a few final materials to add the finishing touch.
I can help you look for them.
That's right! Finding stuff's what we're good at, after all.
Oh, settle down now, children. There's no need for you to go running hither and thither. I have already found a fleet-footed youngster to prepare what I need.
You replace me?
What's more, I doubt that you would know how to find the materials I am searching for. Some of them are very rare indeed these days.
I mean, I find violet grass. It can't be that hard. And what are those, if I might ask?
Well, for starters, I require some shimmer soil from the banks
Say
of
that
Dihua
5 times
Marsh.
fast.
Back in the day, it could only be found where the glazed lilies thrived most profusely.
Us just started playing Genshin. What the fuck is Paimon? We don't know, honestly. It's never really explained. At least not yet.
You would have to dig downward.
Good
following
question.
The roots of the glazed lilies. And if you were lucky enough, you just might find a small patch of shimmer soil there. But almost no one has been able to find shimmer soil in this manner since Dihua Marsh came to be the way it is today.
Yeah, she's just Paimon. Don't worry about it.
Even more difficult to find is smaragdus jadeite,
Is what
which
now?
must be chiseled from the rock of the chasm. Or so it used to be. Ever since the Blackcliff Forge
I
opened
just spilled
for
wine on my
business,
face.
they've slowly but surely stripped the mines all but completely bare of it.
I thought the glass was not as full as it was. Canon that Paimon is a creature made of piss, and every time they go away, they're just recharging their piss power. I mean, hey! It's as good a guess as any.
In any case, smaragdus jadeite is an adepti treasure, and the adeptal power within is not something that most humans can withstand. Extended contact with it is, in fact, harmful to humans.
That's why you never see Traveler P.
Goodness knows if that child will succeed in finding these items.
Who's this child?
Well, since you're an Adeptus, Granny, the person you asked for help, they must be an Adeptus too, right?
Yes. I suppose she does count as an adeptus.
She counts? How come there are so many Adepti in Liyue Harbor? We seem to bump into them all the time. It feels like even when you go out to eat, you could be sitting next to an Adeptus and never even know it.
Oh, maybe so. Who can say? A fair few of my old friends are rather fond of mundane mortal life, after all.
I'm back, Granny.
It's her!
Oh, I don't believe we've met.
Ah, allow me to do the honors. This child here is Yen Fei. She's the one helping run some errands for me. Yen Fei, I believe you've already heard of the traveler and her traveling companion.
Of course, who hasn't? Much has been written about you in the Millilith's records.
I love her voice.
You became one of Liyue's most wanted after the Millilith marked you as a suspect following the incident at the Rite of Dissension. After which, you fought off the Millilith at Julian Karst and made contact with the Fatui.
I'd heard her voice was lower than you'd expect in Japanese, I think, but nice to see that it's the same in English.
Before finally
Like, lower
defeating
than
an
you would
ancient god
expect.
together with Granny and her associates, and subsequently being cleared of any and all suspicion by the Chiseng. What a shame.
A shame?
A shame that we didn't meet sooner.
Oh, she's so cute! I love her eyes, they're so pretty.
If we had, well, I can't say that I would have been able to clear you of suspicion immediately, but it certainly would have been less, embarrassing for you. Allow me to introduce myself once more. I'm Yenfei, a legal advisor. Got a legal problem? You can come right to me.
In Japanese during this part, I thought she was listing my crimes out.
Oh, yes, here's my business card. You'll find it has my contact details and office address. Keep it handy. If you have an urgent issue, just leave me a note at this address. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I offer a very generous discount for first-time customers.
All right, Yen Fei, all right. Let's get to the business at hand. I do not think these two are in any dire need of legal assistance at the moment. You'll have to excuse Yen Fei. She's always been like this, ever the talkative one when it comes to her own affairs.
Are you really an Adeptus?
I was gonna ask the same question. You seem really different from the ones we've met before.
An Adeptus? I guess. Kinda. My old man said he was one anyway. He mentioned that he once campaigned with Rex Lapis for a long old time, and then after that was all over, he went back and married my mom. They had me, and once I was all grown up, the two of them upped and left on a journey, leaving me with Granny here.
I didn't know if her approach to law was more like a lawyer or like a paladin, if that makes sense. Lawyer alignment. Yeah, she's definitely a lawyer, and I love that. Okay.
Well, that's a bit casual for an Adeptus. Aren't you guys supposed to sign solemn contracts to protect Liyue Harbor and all that stuff? What do you mean he just went back to get married?
Well, my dad did say that he'd talked it through with Rex Lapis, and that he was fine with it. Even contributed towards the wedding gift, apparently. Anyway, let's not dwell on that too much. So, Granny, I've gotten a hold of most of the stuff you asked for, except for Smaragdus Jadeite. I couldn't find any at all. The chasm's been sealed off, and there's just no way in. Couldn't secure any documentation either. Looks like the Ministry of Civil Affairs is serious about keeping it strictly locked down.
Zhongli's so fucking funny. Yeah.
Is that so?
I love that dude. Just do whatever he wants.
Jadeite is really rather essential. Yen Fei, are you sure you can't find some other way? They have helped Liyue greatly, after all. It is only right that they are duly rewarded.
I know, Granny, you've told me 1,000 times already. Well, the chasm's definitely a no-go, but there's still a chance we can figure out some alternative means of procurement. Hold on a moment. Let me have a look.
Whoa, that's a really thick book. What kind of things do you write in there?
Commercial consultancy. Or Snezhnaya? Ah, found him. Krusel. A Snezhnayan merchant who once came to me with some legal queries on certain articles in the legal codices. If my memory serves, all of them had to do with rare ores.
Okay.
He mentioned that he was considering acquiring some Smaragdus Jadeite to make hairpins, and wanted to know if there were any legal ramifications that he should be aware of. Said he was planning to sell them in Snezhnaya. So, I guess I'll go look for him. With any luck, he'll have gotten his hands on some Smaragdus Jadeite, or might have an idea of where we can find some.
So we're trying to find this stuff for some fancy Adeptus magic, and we can't find any. But this dude was gonna use it for hairpins? We'll come with you.
Oh, you want to join me? I suppose that's no problem, but it's best if you just stand by and watch. If you try to get involved, you'll only risk placing yourself in legal jeopardy.
Wow, an Adeptus imploring us to avoid incurring legal liability. Well, that's a first for sure. Best we be a little more careful than usual while we're with her.
Paimon's just like, this is gonna be bad. We break the law all the time. Where's this dude? I'm guessing at the bank, but I could be wrong. I was wrong.
Hello, Mr. Crossell. How's business been?
Oh, good, very good. All thanks to your advice, Miss Yanfei. What brings you here today?
She's not a public prosecutor. It's okay, Paimon.
You're too kind. I was simply doing my job. Now, I believe that the last time we met, you mentioned that you were looking to source some Smaragdus Jadeite to make hairpins. Have there been any further developments on this front?
Well, yes. As a matter of fact, in the end, I did acquire a small piece of Smaragdus Jadeite and had it fashioned into a pair of hairpins. Miss Yanfei, might I presume that you have an interest in the hairpins? I must apologize. I've already rented them out to a lady named Zhi Qiao. If you'd like to inspect them, you may have to wait quite some time.
I feel like that's the first time I've heard somebody actually like use tones in Chinese in the English dub of this game. Is that just me? That like really threw me off. I'm like, holy shit, he's actually speaking Chinese.
Wait, isn't Smaragdus Jadeite really rare? Aren't you worried about the hairpins getting damaged or lost while they're being rented out?
No, I'm not worried in the slightest, because I signed a contract with Miss Zhi Qiao before renting them to her. The contract makes it quite clear that if she loses or damages the item in question, she must compensate me for its full original value. In return, I included a clause that guarantees the Smaragdus Jadeite is genuine, with a penalty of 10 times the item's value payable by me to Ms. Zhi Qiao in the event that it is shown to be a fake.
No ambiguities there.
Guaranteed genuine, with 10 times the value payable if this claim is shown to be false. Yes, these terms are very clear indeed.
Of course. This way, both the client and I have the assurance we need. To ensure fairness, each of us has retained an original copy of the contract.
In that case, might you know where Miss Zhi Qiao lives? We'd like to pay her a visit and have a look at the hairpins.
Oh, of course. She wrote her address down when we signed our contract. Here, I'll mark it on your map for you.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Crossell. We'll be off now.
Okay. Wait, that can't be right. Oh, it is right. Damn, she's like right up here. Convenient. Why am I taking the stairs? I hate stairs.
Oh, whatever shall I do?
Excuse me, are you Zhi Qiao?
Yes, that's me. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do, Miss Zhi Qiao? We understand from Mr. Crossell that you recently rented a pair of hairpins from him. My associates and I are very interested in them. Would you mind letting us take a look at them?
The hairpins? I can't lend them to you right now. I've lost them.
As soon as I saw she was like clutching her head as I walked up to her, I'm like, how much do you want to bet she lost the hairpins?
I don't know how it could have happened. I always kept them right by my side, and I hadn't even worn them yet. I spent so much money on them. If I have to pay their original value, there's no way I could come up with that amount of money on such short notice.
Why did you need them in the first place?
My family is in the ore business too, but business has been suffering ever since the chasm was sealed off. We now have a backlog of paid-up orders just sitting around, so we've been having to purchase some stock from other ore merchants to complete them. A big banquet is coming up in a few days, and several ore merchants I know of will be there. I need this opportunity to mingle and discuss prices. That's what the hairpins were for, to keep up appearances. I can't have them looking down on me. but now that I've lost the hairpins, what will I do?
Why does Paimon have a sudden strong sense of deja vu?
Maybe because this is the part where we say we can help?
Would you really? I sent a commission to the Adventurers Guild, but I haven't heard anything back from them yet.
Hold on. Don't run off looking for the hairpins just yet. Miss Chow, would you let me have a look at the rental contract you signed?
Voice actor really getting it. Yeah, she's good!
Well, I mean, sure, I have it right here. Here you are.
She's really emotional and I really like it.
Let me see.
That's right! Yanfei said she's a legal advisor, didn't she? Maybe she can help Juqiao somehow.
That would be a little unfair to Crossel.
True. Though surely there must be a win-win solution.
Right. I finished reading the contract. The terms are very clear, and they do indeed stipulate that you must pay Mr. Crossel the original value of the hairpins as compensation for the loss. Furthermore, the contract also expressly states that the amount of compensation must take current market prices into account. And given the rarity of Smaragdus Jadeite, I fear that the final amount of compensation may end up being significantly higher as a result.
Even higher? Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Juqiao looks like she's about to faint.
However, all of this is assuming that it is indeed genuine Smaragdus Jadeite that was inlaid into the hairpins.
Oh?
Did you really have to pause before saying that part? Anyway, the hairpins are lost, so how exactly would we be able to find out if the Jadeite is genuine or not? Whichever way you look at it, we've got to start by finding those hairpins.
Except that if we found the hairpins, there'd no longer be any need to check whether the Jadeite is genuine, would there?
What?
Seems right.
Please,
Oh,
Please,
right. Because then she wouldn't
don't
have to
trouble
pay
yourselves
anything.
over this. The fact is, I
I'm
lost
dumb.
the item, and I should pay compensation per the contract.
It's such a huge sum of money, though.
However much it is, I will have to pay it. My family are merchants, after all. It's vital that we keep our word and respect our contracts. Now that it's come to this, I really shouldn't keep Crossel in the dark any longer. I'll go and inform him of the issue, and then negotiate the amount of compensation.
Yes, legally speaking, it seems this is the most sensible course of action. But before that, I have some questions about the hairpins. So hold on a moment, Mr. Chow. When you first touched the hairpins, what did you feel?
What did I feel? Well, I remember that the gemstones set into the pins were perfectly smooth to the touch, like the finest quality jade. My family has seen much jade pass through its hands in the past, so I am quite certain of my judgment in this matter.
Smooth to the touch. Finest quality jade.
Is something the matter?
No, it's nothing. I just need to re-examine a few things. Let's head over to Mr. Crossel's.
Okay. Don't mind me.
Ah, Miss Yanfei, you've returned. With Miss Juqiao in tow, too, I see. How are the hairpins? I trust you're quite satisfied with them?
About that.
You lost them? Are you serious? Do you have any idea how expensive they were?
I'm sorry. Truly I am. I'll pay the compensation as per our contract. Every last mora.
Mora? Do you have any idea what I had to go through to get my hands on that Smaragdus Jadeite? I just don't... Forget it. Talking won't bring them back. Since Miss Yanfei is here, I suppose we can just have her estimate the amount that needs to be paid.
No problem. But before I can give an official estimate, I'll need to do a little market research. Ah, yes, and if I may just confirm again, it was in fact genuine Smaragdus Jadeite inlaid into the hairpins, correct?
Of course. Genuine article guaranteed, or I pay back 10 times the value.
All right, understood. I'll conduct some market research, and once I'm back, I'll provide an official assessment of the sum owed by Mr. Chow in compensation. Please wait here, Mr. Crossel.
Thank you very much. How could she lose my hairpins? She'd better pay every last mora that they're worth.
Looks like I'll have to find some way to
Points
raise that money.
threateningly.
Please wait, Mr. Chow. I have something to discuss with you. It's not convenient to speak here, so Let's find somewhere that we can sit and talk in more detail.
That part was blue, so I think I have to go sit down somewhere. I'm not walking there. Da-da-da. Ah, here we go. Oh, it didn't even make me sit.
Miss Yunfei, what is this about? Are you here to tell me how much I owe?
No. What I wanted to talk about is, there is a chance that the Orin laid on those hairpins may not be Smaragdus Jadeite after all.
Not Smaragdus Jadeite, really?
What do you mean? Are you implying that you already sneaked off and found them?
Obviously not. I'm no adventurer, let alone a member of the guild. I don't run thankless, time-consuming errands for a living. Let's just say I made some deductions.
I love the physics on this right here. This tassel and thing hanging from her hat. It's just mesmerizing.
I don't know if Granny told you this,
And she
but
shakes her
Smaragdus
head
Jadeite
so much.
is found deep underground and contains very concentrated elemental energy. If mere mortals come into contact with it, well, they'll be sick in the best case. And in the worst case, they could even experience a dramatic change of personality. It most certainly would not be smooth to the touch.
I like how she just didn't tell him any of this when he asked before if he could make hairpins out of them. She's just like, yeah, legally it'll be fine. Legally.
Mr. Chow, did you at any time feel unwell while the hairpins were in your possession?
No, not at all. I felt perfectly fine the whole time. Not even the slightest bit unwell. I didn't feel anything special at all, in fact.
Now that is strange. I noticed earlier that there were elemental traces in Mr. Crossel's vicinity. If I've deduced correctly, he may still have the Smaragdus Jadeite in his possession.
If that's the case, we should go confront him right now and expose his dirty scam right to his face!
Absolutely not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way he would admit to it. Eventually, he would find some argument to compel us to leave. And then, he'd throw the Smaragdus Jadeite into the sea the moment we were gone. After that, he would simply insist that Mr. Chow pay up per the contract. He would lose nothing.
So we need evidence.
Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and praying that the hairpins do actually still exist somewhere in this world.
A very vivid description.
So vivid that Paimon thinks it might be experience talking.
Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share of situations like this, and brute force methods are certainly one way of resolving them. Fortunately, I have far more elegant solutions at my disposal. I'll share them with you in due course.
Well then, since you're so experienced in dealing with problems like this, perhaps you could help me, Miss Yunfei.
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first, Mr. Chow, can I ask you to please sign this contract?
Huh? Does there have to be a contract for everything? Paimon can't even keep track.
I mean, we're in Liyue. The city of contracts? If I had one Mora for every time I hear the word contract,
It feels like Yansei
I'd
is
be
even
able to
more concerned with them than a
level up
certain
more of
someone
Valbedo's
else we
talents.
know.
These are my formal terms of engagement. Everything prior to now has just been pro bono advice. But for me to investigate any further, I require a written contract. Any work commissioned but not bound by a contract cannot be relied upon.
I understand. Then I will be glad to place this matter into your capable hands if you will take it, Miss Yunfei.
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too. Okay. Now write your address here, and then sign on this page as well.
I don't know if that would be a lot of Mora though. Dude, once you get into like crown talents, which I need to show off after this cutscene is over. I got my first crown talent today. Once you get into those, it's fucking pricey.
And I'll also need your signatures on pages
My
5,
mom.
7, and on the very last page. Finally, if you could just use this ink pad to make a handprint over here.
This contract has so many pages. Paimon's all out of brain juice again.
Such an ordeal.
All right, that should do it. My fees are the same as always, and they're written in the contract. Have a look through and let me know if you have any questions.
I've had a read through. Everything checks out.
Well then, here's your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy.
Need me to do anything?
Not for now, no.
Okay.
Despite how intractable this problem might sound, it will actually be quite straightforward to resolve, once we've got some things squared away. I don't believe you have been part of an investigation like this before, in which case, hopefully this should be quite the experience.
Yeah, sounds fun.
Miss Yunfei, I have to ask, why are you helping me?
Because, as it happens, I'm currently trying to acquire some Smaragdus Jadeite myself. I noticed strong traces of geoenergy around Mr. Crossel, so perhaps he has, in fact, secured some. Whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry or not is a separate matter, but either way, it's a lead. As long as we follow it, who knows? We might just be able to get our hands on some Smaragdus Jadeite. Also, the idea of someone abusing the law to their advantage, I won't stand for it. But again, let's not dwell on this. Let's go to... where can we find someone who processes ore? Ha! I've got it! Let's pay a visit to Chateau, the boss of the Jade Mystery. He's a professional when it comes to working with stone and ore. If Mr. Crossel had
He's
his ore
also
worked
just,
on
like,
at all, Chateau would
waving at
undoubtedly have
nobody
been
in the
his first
background
choice.
there.
See these rare and precious
Okay, really quick before I do that. Level 10! Without, like, any constellation leveling. I used a crown and everything. I'm so proud of him. He's so strong and I love him so much. He's only he's sort of a scammer,
there,
but
honored customers. Welcome to oh.
he was nice to us that one time.
Miss Yunfei. Is something the matter?
That's a different voice. That's a completely different voice than last time. What the hell?
Surely not more spurious claims that my jade betting is rigged and no one can ever win? Oh, I swear on all that is sacred.
It might be the same person, but just like speaking really fancy. And I have no idea why. I haven't been able to bring myself to drop 700k on Xiao. Do it! Do it! Make him strong! He deserves it!
No, nothing of the sort. Has a Snezhnyan merchant named Crossel enlisted your ore processing services recently by any chance?
A Snezhnyan merchant named Crossel, you say? I do remember that. He brought me a piece of ore, claiming that it was Smaragdus Jadeite.
I can't get over how they changed his voice. He sounded fine before. Why did they make him speak so fancy now?
That was the first time I'd ever encountered it, so I had no way of telling if it was really Smaragdus Jadeite or not. But if a customer insists, far be it from me to contradict them. He was quite generous with his money too, so I didn't give it too much thought. I processed the ore as per his request.
Do you have any leftover debris from your work on it?
Why, yes. It was my first time encountering this ore, after all, so I kept a few loose shavings to study myself later. They're right over there, in fact.
Thank you, sir. We'll take a look at them.
Oh, I didn't mean to stand on it.
Huh? If my eyes don't deceive me, the cross-sections and patterning suggest that these are Smaragdus nephrite shavings.
Smaragdus nephrite?
Yes. It's not particularly rare, nor is it especially valuable. It's used to make jewelry all the time. I've heard it said that Smaragdus nephrite is in fact the outer layer of Smaragdus jadeite, though no one's ever proven it.
A thin layer of separation, huh?
If you must see for yourself, try examining these shavings for traces of elemental energy. Smaragdus nephrite is an entirely ordinary ore, containing no elemental energy whatsoever.
Is that so? Well, we might as well give elemental side a shot. So, did you find anything?
Not a trace of elemental energy, but also that makes no fucking sense because just like regular iron ore shows up with geoenergy.
So they really are different. But wait, how come Jichao was able to tell what it was just by looking at the shards? That's pretty awesome.
There's nothing special to it. It just so happens that I've come across a great many of these in my time.
Why couldn't Shito sell them apart?
These two stones actually look very similar. Someone without a deep understanding of them would find it very difficult to tell them apart. There may be only a subtle difference for the casual viewer, but that translates to an astronomical difference in terms of the market price. And, I'm sure, a significant difference in the cost of having them carved into shape.
All right, let's focus up. We're going off on a tangent.
But, never mind, Shirto. Why would Mr. Crossell...
Unusual actions have unusual reasons behind them. Let's take some of these shavings back to Chateau.
I love how they both pronounce his name completely differently. That just happens a lot in this game because everybody's recording separately and only some people actually, like, know how to pronounce Chinese.
Miss Yanfei? Might I be so bold as to inquire,
Like, nothing against the voice actors, like, yeah, it's hard to learn new language pronunciation. It's just funny when it happens.
If you could just confirm for me once more, sir. Mr. Crossell did indeed claim that the ore he brought to your store was in fact Smaragdus jadeite, did he not?
Yes, that's right. I still have a record of the job with me, in fact. Here. It says quite clearly, 1 chunk Smaragdus jadeite, uncut.
Then I have no further questions. But could I borrow the processing record and these stone shavings?
Of course. But might I ask why you need them?
I'm sorry, I dislike this guy's voice so much.
Oh, I have my reasons. Ah, yes.
He was
Please sign
fine
here on this
before.
affidavit.
Why did they do this to him?
This document shall serve as signed proof that these stone shavings originated from the, ore that Mr. Crossell brought to your store. Please read it carefully.
Yes, I see. Forgive me for asking again, Miss Yanfei, but might I know the nature of the incident on this occasion?
I wouldn't say there's been an incident, just a minor issue. Thank you, sir. I'll take these with me.
With this hard evidence to back us up, Crossell won't dare try to deny what he did.
On the contrary, this is far from sufficient to build a case. We need to find something a little more compelling.
You sure is having fun though? Yeah, honestly. Yeah, good for him.
If you want to make jewelry, you need a professional jewelsmith. Let me think.
That sound effect whenever she grabs the book just throws me off so much.
Jewelry, nope. Aha! Got it! Singxi. She often helps people to find a jewelsmith. Let's go pay her a visit.
Well, that was quick. How come you know so many people?
Because lots of people come to me for legal advice every day. As you know, Liyue Harbor is the city of contracts. And contracts, well, I should say laws, are very important to us.
Is that what that was? I think so, because last time it played, she also grabbed the book.
But the amendments
I'm
made by
just
the
assuming.
Tianquan to our laws are unnecessarily complicated. How can I put this? It just seems like they're hard to understand and impossible to finish.
I'm guessing it's just an idle animation that they just threw into the cutscenes and then didn't remove the sound effect for. Because that's the kind of stuff this game pulls.
As such, legal advisors like myself provide quite the popular service indeed.
So you help them make sense of the law. But didn't you say that it's hard to understand and impossible to finish?
Yes, well, that's no obstacle because I've memorized all the legal codices.
That's like a really awkward, like I know we're supposed to be focusing on this thing, but it's just a butt shot.
You memorized them?
You sound surprised. Knowing the law inside out is a legal advisor's bread and butter, you know?
Is this how Adepti become so adept at everything? Haha.
Oh, this has nothing to do with being an adeptus. I just like reading things.
Again with that casual tone.
Well, that's that then. Let's go look for Singxi.
Okay. Hold on, one sec. I need to feed my Tamagotchi. I have yet another Mamichi. I've yet to get anything other than a Mamichi on this device, which I'm not mad about because I never was able to get them before when I was a kid. It has been alive for 14 days, and that's as long as my first one lived. So, fingers crossed that it doesn't die tomorrow. Okay, talk to Cici. Oh yeah, the woman here. I haven't been here in a while because I'm pretty sure I've gotten every single chest in Liyue, so I don't get sigils much anymore.
Oh, Miss Yenfei, it's you. Has something happened? Did the client from last time,
Have no further trouble from then on? Yes, of course. I'm just here to ask you a few questions. Has a merchant by the name of Crossel asked you to put him in contact with a jewelsmith recently?
Krosel? Yes, I remember him. He's a merchant from Snezhnaya, no? Yeah, he came to me with a chunk of something he called Smaragdus Jadeite. The design of the hairpins that he gave me was quite intricate, so it took me some work to find someone who was up to the job. Eventually, I found an older jewelsmith who made them exactly according to his specifications. This order was on hold for a very long time, and only completed quite recently, which is why I remember it so well.
Doesn't seem like there's any evidence to be found here.
Miss Inksy, I'd like for you to confirm for me once more. When Mr. Crossel commissioned you to find him a jewelsmith, did he or did he not assert that the material he presented to you that day was called Smaragdus Jadeite?
Yes, I'm sure of it. The hairpins were made using many expensive materials, and the asking price was quite high, so we had to put this transaction on record with the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Oh, did you
Mr.
now?
Crossel wasn't very familiar with the necessary procedures, so I filed it on his behalf. I also kept a copy for my own records. See for yourself, the item is called Smaragdus Jadeite Twin Phoenix Pins. The inlaid gemstone is recorded as Smaragdus Jadeite. The document even has the official seal of the ministry on it.
This dude fucked up.
Thank you, Sinksy. Now, could you let me borrow this document?
Sure, it isn't serving much purpose here anyway. I take it then that there's been some more trouble?
Nothing you need to worry about, just a minor issue. I'll return your document as soon as I'm done with it. Thanks again.
Why is everyone's first reaction always to assume someone or something is in trouble?
Must be the nature of legal consultancy.
I believe we have almost all the evidence we need. We just need to make one last trip. Let's go to Boo Boo Pharmacy to speak with Dr. Baiju.
Baiju?
The weirdo with the snake around his neck? What do you want to speak to him for?
Because only he can provide an authoritative statement confirming that Smaragdus Jadeite is harmful to the human body. Once we have this final piece of evidence in our hands, we can wrap this case up.
Okay. Also, I can't believe this quest is still going. I thought it was just gonna be like, talk to her, and then you get your house. Nope. Hour in, I still don't have my house. It's fine, I'm having fun. Just didn't expect it to take this long. There's more? Yeah, it's super long. Oh no! Shit, maybe we won't fight the ice cube today.
What do I owe the pleasure? Though I'm afraid that if you're looking for our little Chi-Chi, she's out gathering herbs.
My god, I love his design so much. When are they gonna add him
And if it isn't Miss
to the wishes?
Yenfei as well. Now that's an even rarer honor. What business brings you here, might I inquire? Some charlatans peddling ineffectual medicines again, no doubt?
No. I'm here this time to ask if you're familiar with Smaragdus Jadeite.
Smaragdus Jadeite? Why, yes, there is some information about it included in the 6th commentary on the 7 mountain treatises.
See, he also kind of does the fancy voice, but I don't know, it's not as grating from him for some reason.
The 7 mountain treatises states that this substance springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains, and
It's a
will
little
bring
grating,
disaster
but-
to any mere mortals who touch it. It is abundant in elemental energy, so if someone without a vision is in contact with it for a prolonged period, best case scenario, they fall ill. Worst case scenario, they'll suffer great changes in personality, and their illness will only ever get worse. Anyway, I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to chit-chat. Knowing you, Yanfei, and given the specific nature of your question, I suppose that you're about to ask me to write an official affidavit attesting to the pharmaceutical peculiarities of Smaragdus jadeite?
That is indeed the case. If you would be so kind, Dr. Baiju.
No trouble at all. It's just a single document, won't take me a moment. I would mention, though, that you are not the only one who's developed a curiosity for Smaragdus jadeite recently. A Snezhnayan merchant came to ask me about it not long ago.
I'm just watching the snake's head bob up and down. She's so cute. Honestly, I want him just for the snake. I just want to run around with a little snake buddy on my shoulders.
But after I gave him my reply, his expression shifted to one of remarkable disappointment. I wonder, Miss Yanfei, if your pressing business might be related to this Snezhnayan merchant?
Ah, you needn't concern yourself about that, Dr. Baiju. Thank you for penning us that document. I'll make sure to compensate you in due course.
You're too kind. Take care now.
That Baiju guy is as weird as ever.
He's right there.
Is it just Paimon?
I want to talk to him.
Like he was fishing for something back there.
What do you have
Take
to
care
say?
now, everyone.
Oh. Can I talk to the snake? I want to talk to the snake.
Show me your prescription.
Dr. Baiju's always been like that. Well, we have the evidence we need. Let's go find Mr. Crossell.
I want to talk to the snake. Wait, what was? What? I have no idea what that is. Like, yeah, I sure hope I'm into that.
Miss Yanfei, have you finished your investigation? I trust you will now be in a position to assess the compensation due.
Yes, my investigation is indeed concluded. I can now provide a final figure for the amount payable.
That's for looking at teapot map versus world map. Oh, okay, thank you.
Wonderful.
I was
Well,
so
then, please,
confused.
could you do the honors, Miss Yanfei?
Of course. According to the stipulations of the contract, Mr. Crossell, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original transaction price in Mora.
Sure. Wait, what? Me pay her? Surely there's been some kind of mistake, Miss Yanfei.
Not at all. According to my investigations and the material evidence that we've gathered, the substance claimed to be Smaragdus jadeite that was inlaid within the Smaragdus jadeite twin phoenix pins that you rented out to Mr. Chow was, in fact, Smaragdus nephrite. Now, the contract states very clearly that 10 times the price shall be paid should the article not be genuine. Accordingly, you are liable for this sum, which is payable to Mr. Chow in Mora.
Material evidence? What material evidence? Why, Miss Yanfei, you cannot frame me like this. I spent a huge sum to obtain that Smaragdus jadeite, and yet you claim that the ore inlaid on the hairpins is somehow fake? I demand to see your evidence.
I love how much this dude does the points threateningly.
Indeed. Only a testimony from
You can't
the
see,
expert
but I'm also
witness
pointing
involved in the
threateningly
processing of
at
the
my
ore
monitor.
can serve as an authoritative assessment of whether it is genuine. Traveler, please produce the evidence in question.
We're doing all of them, right? This one
This
first.
is a processing record from the Jade Mystery, along with stone samples and an affidavit signed by the business owner, Chateau.
Seriously? Even the boss there couldn't differentiate between Smaragdus jadeite and Smaragdus nephrite. How does this prove anything? In any case, Smaragdus nephrite is the outer layer of Smaragdus jadeite. So I had him cut away the nephrite, he returned the valuable jadeite core to me, and some nephrite samples remain in the store. What am I missing exactly?
That's not what you told him.
That's an unsubstantiated belief.
Well, your claim that my ore is fake is just as unsubstantiated. And we are here to talk about evidence, aren't we?
Oh yeah, we are, and I got more.
Looks like our first piece of evidence didn't convince him at all. Seems like he came prepared. What should we do next?
Hard evidence, something legally binding. We have just the thing. Show him, Traveler.
Show the evidence from Mingxing Jewelry.
This document proves that my hairpins are the real deal, doesn't it? This is the Ministry's seal, after all. It shows that the ore inlaid on the pins is indeed Smaragdus Jadeite.
No, it just shows that you said they were.
Our second piece of evidence didn't work either. And this guy's getting more belligerent by the second.
You know, you could be right. Perhaps the hairpins are the real deal after all.
Of course I'm right. All the evidence shown supports my story.
Well, hang on a moment now, because I do recall one final piece of evidence that we haven't revealed yet. Traveler, would you do the honors? This shall serve as decisive proof of our case.
Show the evidence from Boo Boo Pharmacy.
What's this?
Smaragdus Jadeite springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains and will bring disaster to any mere mortals who touch it. Sustained contact with Smaragdus Jadeite over a prolonged period will, in less serious cases, cause a mild malady, while in serious cases, the patient may suffer a dramatic change of personality and fall seriously ill. Mr. Crossell, were you aware of these peculiar properties of Smaragdus Jadeite?
She looks so smug and I love it.
I had no idea.
No idea, you say? I'd guessed as much. But for you to have rented out such a dangerous item, I'm afraid that this falls outside the scope of my work, but within that of the Ministry of Civil Affairs. However, I'm sure that the Ministry will be relatively lenient considering that, as you say, you were ignorant of the danger you posed. Don't worry, Mr. Crossell. I will make sure that all the evidence presented here will be handed over to the Ministry. I trust that you'll give them your full cooperation in their investigations.
What? Wait! I knew.
Oh, so you knew? Oh, dear Mr. Crossell. But if you knew of Smaragdus Jadeite's dangerous properties beforehand, why would you...
Huh? No, the hairpins aren't actually
inlaid with genuine Smaragdus Jadeite? Is that what you were about to say?
Got him.
You do understand, Mr. Crossell, that this means that you will have to pay Ms. Zerchow 10 times the original price in Mora? Mr. Crossell, your answer, please. My client and I are waiting.
I like her.
Yep, he's seriously intimidating right now. It's like she's a different person.
Again, that's legal consultancy for you.
I admit it. I confess. The ore I had inlaid on those hairpins was Smaragdus nephrite. But I'm a victim in all of this too. I invested a great deal of time and money into acquiring that small amount of Smaragdus Jadeite, in the hopes of turning it into a piece of jewelry that would fetch a fine price. But after receiving it and carrying it around for a few days, I started to feel extreme discomfort. I couldn't sleep a wink or eat a single bite. I was in a constant state of agitation too.
Rule number 1 of jewelry making. Make sure your materials aren't fucking poisonous before you buy and use them.
I went to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get myself checked out, only to discover that this sort of stone cannot be worn as jewelry.
Why would you not
go to waste?
Why would you not look into that first? There are stones that are literally toxic. Like, what is it, malachite or whatever, that if it gets wet, it kills you? You gotta research this stuff, buddy.
That's why I had another pair of hairpins made from Smaragdus nephrite, which is almost indistinguishable from Smaragdus Jadeite. I kept the real Smaragdus Jadeite in a specially made box. I daren't touch it again.
Oh, we'll take it.
I was worried that someone would see through it, which is why I only dared to rent them out, not sell them. And then to top it all off, Zhiqiao lost the hairpins after I rented them out to her.
So why did you charge Zhiqiao such an extortionate rental price?
Exactly! If they weren't the real deal, why'd you make her pay so much?
I didn't want to either, but when I purchased that Smaragdus Jadeite, some of my business partners found out. I knew they'd be watching closely to see how much I could make off it. If word got out that I sold a pair of fake hairpins, then my days in this line of business would be over.
All right, let's cut the appeals phase right there. I failed to see what bearing any of this has on your transaction with my client. According to the contract, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original price in Mora, and that is final.
10 times?
Croso looks like he could faint any second.
As for me, according to my contract with Mr. Chow, 20% of that sum will go to me.
20%? That's as much as I spent on that Smaragdus Jadeite.
There's no need. It's fine. You don't have to pay me that much, Mora. Even if the Smaragdus Jadeite on those hairpins was fake, I still bear responsibility for losing them. Legally or not, I think I owe some compensation for that.
How about you both pay each other and it just cancels out? Like, you know, when you and your friends go to McDonald's and one of you pays for everybody else, and then you just keep taking turns, and then you never really have to pay each other back.
Ms. Chow, you...
However, Mr. Crossell, since you have no use for that chunk of Smaragdus Jadeite, why don't you give it to me instead? I'll consider us even.
What? But all right then. This cursed rock's brought me enough grief as it is.
Miss Yunfei, I'll turn the Smaragdus Jadeite over to you. I trust that it will suffice as remuneration?
Well, that's not quite how the rules say this should go. But whatever. It'll do.
Thanks so much for your help this time,
I'm
Miss
surprised
Yunfei.
you agreed to
When you
that.
have the time, I'll be sure to visit and express my thanks more appropriately.
Oh, come on. No need to stand on ceremony. Now, if I may confirm this again, Mr. Chow, have you and Mr. Crossell come to an understanding?
Well, yes, I believe we have.
Well then, that's good. Mr. Crossell, it seems that my client has no further claims against you.
Is that so? That's good. That's good.
Actually,
Poor dude.
Mr. Crossell,
I mean,
I'd
not
like to talk
because
business for a second,
he's an
if I may.
asshole, but
I could see from the hairpins you produce that you're very skilled in jewelry design. My family, on the other hand, works in the ore business, and we have a fair stock of fine ores. If we could join forces, your jewelry designs and our choice ores, I think we could do some fine business between us.
Let me think for a moment.
and it all worked out in the end.
Well, that's that. And we've got the Smaragdus Jadeite that Granny wants too. All's well that ends well, eh?
Yes, though there were some twists and turns along the way. Like an hour of them.
Exactly. Usually when someone tells us they've lost something, we end up searching all over the place for it. But this time, you managed to solve the problem with just a big stack of documents. Even though the solution didn't involve actually finding the hairpins.
The right solution depends on your perspective on the problem. The objective of my client, Mr. Chow, was to reduce her liability to pay compensation. So, rather than looking high and low for some hairpins, proving that the rented item was nowhere near worth what the vendor had claimed it to be was the more efficient solution.
Can't say I've ever met an Adeptus like you before.
An Adeptus. Speaking of, you took part in that battle, didn't you? In which case, you would have heard what Granny said. Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by humans. The title of Adeptus means precious little to me compared to my job as a legal advisor. In any case, don't you think that the Liyue Harbor of today needs legal consultancy far more than it needs adeptal powers?
Paimon can think of someone who would definitely disagree with your reasoning.
I think there is more than just reason involved here, Paimon.
Well, since we got what we came for, it's time to pay Granny a visit. I bet she's been on tenterhooks for a while now.
The fuck does been on tenterhooks mean? I don't want to walk. Whee. This is how I usually come over here, but it's almost as slow. Because gliding is just so slow. Despite Venti insisting that it's faster. It is not, in fact, faster. Ugh. I went too far.
Ah, you've returned. How did it go? Were you able to find the Smaragdus Jadeite?
We were, thanks to Yanfei.
Good, Good. Then we have all the materials we need.
Well, if we're all set, Granny, I'll get going now. Got a ton of clients waiting for me back at the office.
Oh, you. All right then. Go see to your business. Granny should be able to handle the rest.
I'm off then. Bye! Oh yes, Traveler. Make sure you don't lose the business card I gave you. I've been looking into the laws of other nations as well. If you should ever bump into any trouble with the law, come find me directly. Regulars get discounts too.
Come now, child. Are you leaving or are you not? If you have no wish to leave, perhaps you'd like to help me clean my teapot.
I'm leaving! I'm leaving!
She's like, I am not going anywhere near that cobweb-infested place.
That child. Goodness knows where she learned to be so rambunctious. Her father was hardly so riotous or fond of talking nonsense back in the day when he stood beside Rex Lapis.
A truly unique Adeptus.
Indeed she is. Liyue has changed, and the Adepti must also learn to change. Yanfei might be overly garrulous, but she is also the most intimately acquainted with the city among us all. Liyue is not the same place I once knew.
Granny.
All right then. Let us speak of this no more. Back on topic. I believe that I still owe you a little gift.
Oh, Paimon's so excited! How is it made?
And how long does it take? A good question, as we're an hour and 20 minutes into the stream.
It is but a single teapot. It shan't take long at all. Just wait here for a moment.
Those normally take a while to make, actually.
There we go. This Serenity pot is all yours now. Hold it firmly. If you were to drop it, oh goodness, who knows what might happen.
Breaks my entire house and also the world.
Take these blueprints with you as well. You'll need them if you wish to make your teapot a little more lively inside.
Thanks, Granny.
Wait a minute, Granny! How exactly are we supposed to use this teapot?
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I've already arranged for a certain little helper to await you within this teapot. She will explain everything you need to know about it.
Yay! Serenity pot unlocked. I was gonna read that, but it wouldn't let me. Okay, we will do this. We will set up our house. Granny keeps sounding like ominous. Yeah, she kinda does. We will do this after I take a quick break to get more drink and go to the bathroom and all that. So, one sec. There's my screen. Wait. Hello? Oh, okay. My be right back screen lagged really bad. Don't know what that was about. I will be back in like 5 minutes, if that. Alright, I am back. I think I might know, actually, what is causing my scenes to lag so much. I made a just chatting scene the other day. No, I don't want to play it, I just want to delete it. There we go. And it had, as you could see, a chat there, and also a game capture. So it wasn't capturing anything then, and nothing was unloaded, so that might have been causing the lag. I don't know, maybe it wasn't. We'll find out! Okay, back to the game. Gotta stop being surprised when you talk, I'm sorry. I need to get like one of those like transitions that plays a little quiet sound when you switch between screens or something. That'd probably make it a little less scary. Blah, 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 blah. Furniture, yes, it's new. Place. Enter. Oh, I have to choose one. I have to choose one. It's mainly my short-term memory not existing. Fair. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Pretty pinkish purple. Oh hell yeah, I'm doing this. But also... That's so pretty. I don't really care about the island. Can you... Kit, you were saying you can change this, right? Or was I misunderstanding? Is this a final decision, which of these I choose? You can change them? Okay, then we're definitely going for the pink one. Yes! Oh! Oh, her giggle in the background. Also, fuck the island, yeah. It just doesn't fit.
This teapot seems even bigger inside than Madame Ping's. There's even a great big house in the middle too.
Oh.
But there's just a whole load of nothing around it.
That's my house! Get chiseling, Paimon. You could carve us a whole house out of this rock.
Paimon can't do that. Well, you're the one with the sword anyway. You do it. Still, why is it so empty here apart from that house? Oh, wait a second. What is that?
Because it's ours and we're just moving in. Explore the area, by which I think it means talk to the spirit, but oh my god, it's so pretty! I love my house! Paimon tried to kill me in my own home? What? How did that happen?
Wow, it seems that we have a visitor.
I love her voice!
It's a huge finch! Excuse me, I am not a finch. I am a teapot spirit, and you may call me, hang on a moment. What am I supposed to be called again? Oh, call me. I suppose you may call me Tubby.
Tubby! I went too far and she made me walk off a cliff. No! I don't want to say you certainly look the part.
So you're the little...
Yeah, it is kind of rude of Lumine to say that, but... I mean, she's calling herself Tubby. She must be okay with it.
Madam Ping? Oh, you must mean Ping. Yes, she did summon me here. She told me much about you. You may leave all matters regarding the upkeep of this realm to me. Your journey may be far from over, but at least this way, you will not want for a comfortable place to sleep each night.
Birds don't know fat shaming? Exactly. Exactly. Try to explain it to the giant fucking robins that visit our bird bath. They don't know shit. They're happy with how they are. So what's a teapot spirit exactly?
Though it is the Adepti who create realms such as this, they generally do not have the time of day to attend to the banal matter of their maintenance. Thus, we teapot spirits were created to help guard their realms and manage their affairs. You may consider me a butler, if you will. Now, allow me to explain this realm to you. Have you any blueprints on you? Specifically, blueprints with beautiful rooms, chairs, and the like.
Yeah, I have the one from the battle pass. The expensive battle pass that I bought just for the blueprint and the name card. One day I will hold a round bird in my hand and squeeze it lightly, just enough to feel how round. Live your dreams. Stove, thank you! I couldn't think of the word.
As long as you have a blueprint, you can refashion this realm however you please. Blueprints? Oh, that's right! Granny handed us some when she gave us the teapot, didn't she? Let's take them out and have a look. Yes, these are the blueprints I'm talking about. Go on, open them up. Just commit the image of the objects to memory and prepare the necessary materials.
I have held one bird before, but he was not round. What kind of bird? I don't think I've ever held a bird, because I'm kind of scared of them, to be honest. They have, like, talons and sharp beaks and stuff. I've petted owls, but I haven't held them.
Then simply release the thought from your mind and the object in the blueprint shall appear within this teapot.
Shit bird. My favorite kind.
Wow! Is that all it takes? Then
That's its
we can
scientific
build a whole
name,
city
shitbird.
inside, can't we? I doubt it. A golden-eyed adeptus explained this to me at some point in the past.
Okay, you know what you need? Those fucking little... What are they called? The bird plushies on Toreba. Just a random bird. You need the... What are they called? Long-tailed tit, I think it is. Those ones. Those fucking bird plushies on Toreba that are just like an orb. I love those so much. I want one so bad. You could just... The small ones you could totally just hold in your hand and squeeze it like a stress ball.
He said that even though subspace creation is a product of adeptal power, even that has its limits. This world is not a true one, after all. It provides merely a moment of brief respite from the mortal realm, not a means of escaping it entirely.
Also, how did you end up just holding a random bird?
A golden-eyed adeptus? Paimon wonders who could that be? I hardly remember myself. What's more, I have never seen that adeptus again since.
How very strange.
Well, let's not dwell on that. Have a look around. Best you get accustomed to this realm. If there's anything you would like to ask, just look for me.
Okay. After using and summoning the Serenity Pot, travelers can interact with it and enter the abode within. Travelers can also use and summon the pot while they are within its confines. Interacting with the Serenity Pot in this state will allow travelers to leave it. Travelers can also directly open the map interface and fast travel to any of the teleport waypoints. Tay-points? Taylor Swift points? To immediately leave the Serenity Pot. I surprised her and she flew into the door and broke her dang wing. Aww. Yeah, we've had a couple birds, like, get into our house before. It's always an ordeal trying to get them out. Just, like, chasing them around with a cat in your arms. Talk to the teapot spirit inside the Serenity Pot to learn about and manage all manner of teapot-related affairs. You can create all kinds of items from the creation screen. Materials used to create items can be gathered all over the world. Yes, I can beat up trees now and it actually means something instead of just making the funny noise. Oh, she ended up dying, didn't recover. At least you tried to help. You did your best. After obtaining a furnishing, use the place function to put it in position. Place furnishings to increase the adeptal energy rank of your Serenity Pot. As your adeptal energy rank increases, realm currency will accumulate at a faster rate. Oh my god, these are so many words. Spend realm currency in the realm depot to purchase various items. Once in a while, a teapot traveling salesman. Oh! will visit your abode. There's a chance that he will bring some rare treasures with him. If you acquire the blueprint for a furnishing set, you can place furnishings by batch.
How about a quick
Shut
break
up,
so I can
Albedo.
sketch this beautiful scenery?
You can still make adjustments to individual furnishings when batch placing them. Okay. Realm currency is cool, by the way. It generates over time, AFK time. Okay. Okay, I'll have to— I didn't absorb anything I just read, so— also, why am I in co-op? Well, okay. Guess it's fine. Ugh. Enter mansion. Wow. Press F7 to open the placement screen. Yes, I'm not going to make my house racist. I accept the terms and conditions. My phone's in the way of the screen. Okay, okay. Let's put this— I don't know, open air workshop. Oh, I don't know where I want to put this. Oh, I can move it. Okay, okay, this is so cool! Okay, I don't want to put that there yet. Okay, let's just go inside. Discard changes. I just want to go inside. I have a house! Oh my god, it's so pretty! Holy crap! Oh my god! Oh, there's so many rooms? It has like the pretty natural lighting from the Jade Chamber. Or at least it looks like it might. It's kind of too dark now to tell, but oh my god, I love this so much. There's so— I'm locked out of a room in my own goddamn house? Hello? Anyway. Shit, where do I put stuff first? Yeah, it's huge! It's enormous! Okay, that one has a chandelier. And then over here, there's— okay, they all have chandeliers. That's just— they're identical rooms. Where do I want to put my bedroom? Top floor confuses me, doors won't open. You can unlock more areas outside. Ooh! I think I'm gonna put my bedroom here, because this is kind of like where my bedroom is in my actual house. I just think that would be cute. What's this? Oh! Oh my god, it's like a new investigation journal! Round 1! Oh my god! Hell yeah! What the hell is wine o'clock? Hold on. That sounds like something I need. A table and chair set often used during gatherings. The candle stand is used to adjust the lighting and make the food look more enticing. Nonetheless, do watch out for the fire hazard, especially when spirits get higher on the table. Oh my god, I need to build that. Okay, but not in my bedroom. Okay, wait, which one was it? F7? Yes. Bed. God, it's just the void out there. Rotate. No, not into the wall, please. In real life, I like my bed to be in a corner, but this is fine. This looks better. That should go into like a dining room. That shouldn't go in my bedroom. This can go in here. I don't know where though. I don't know where you typically put screens. It goes here, yay! Save. Ah! It's my room! That screen is so goddamn pretty. I was so excited when we got that. That is so gorgeous. Can I sit on the bed? Can I even stand on the bed? Yes, I can. Good. Very good. What else do I have? Oh, I have... Right. I need to like actually use the blueprints to get more stuff, which I think I need that workshop to do that. So let's go ahead and place the workshop. Fuck, shit, fuck, where did it go? Jack, thank you for the follow! Thank you very much, I appreciate it. I heard that one. I don't know why I didn't hear the one earlier. Where's my workshop? Where did it go? There it is! Haha. Let's put it over here for now, at least. I can always move it. Save. I'm gonna regret putting it this far over. Oh, that's just the regular Forge menu. Oh, is that all this is? Do you not need this to do blueprints? Hold on. Workshop's just a forge. Talk to your bird butler. Okay. God damn it. I thought I was being smart, but I was just wrong.
Maybe you're not used to the place at the moment, but once you've materialized enough rooms and furniture through subspace creation, it will feel just like home.
Have you done the new Zhongli quest? No, I have not. I am planning on doing that on Friday. My stream on Friday. We'll be going through that. I'm very excited though. Very excited. Oh, what is this? Rank bonus. Oh, it's like another adventure rank. Yes, Primogems. Vial of Adeptal Speed. Oh! Will immediately complete a furnishing when used. Ah, I see. It's that kind of game now. Money! Those are realm currency, used to exchange for various items. Okay.
Maybe you're not.
Oh, you know, just some speed! No! Great furnishing! Okay. I have to actually learn them though. I want to learn the wine one first. And also the stove. That seems nice. Well, let's just learn them all. What do you mean already learned?
Maybe you're.
Okay, aw, this is the only one I... Wait. Where'd the wine one go? It's not here! Where did the wine one go? Excuse me? It's just gone! Whatever, I'll just make my stove. And I will get now, just for fun. Wine is a set you put down, not craft. Ah, okay, okay. I was confused. I did not read it well. Okay. So now I can go inside and make a little kitchen! Let's see. Oh, I have to move my phone again. Oh, you have yet to complete this. I see now. I understand now. Well, I can put the stove here. And then... Wait, no, that's not where I wanted to put the stove. Hold on. So there's the door. rotate. Let's put it here. And then the table goes... We can put it here for now. I have no chairs, but it's fine. It's fine! My beautiful house with a table, no chairs, and fire. That's all you need. And then in here we have bed and screen. It conceals nothing. Oh, there's so much potential for this now, though. I'm so excited. Oh, we got a flower arrangement and a vivacious smoke leaf. And oh, entrance rug. A warm welcome. We gotta put that down. And a nice lamp. And another screen. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, I gotta put the rug and the lamp down here. I think those will look really nice at the entrance. Fuck, okay, there's the entrance. Bit of an odd angle. Decoration? Where is my rug? There. Oh, they're blueprints. Thank you. I can't fucking read. Use. How long does the talk to Iris in the Dragonspine camp quest take, by the way? Which I'm assuming leads to the cryohypostasis. How long does that take? Because I wanted to do that tonight, but I'm thinking of wrapping it up soon now, just because that one quest took so long. But if it's short, I'll do it anyway. Oh! I have to... 1 minute? Okay, I will totally do that then. Okay, so I have to make 8 cloth, 2 red, and 2 yellow. Thankfully, I have 1,000,001 silk flowers. 8, I think it was? I already fucking forgot. Oh, what's the swap materials do? That answers nothing. You can choose different items to craft with. Okay. Okay! So like here you can choose which ones you want to make dye from. But for fabric it's like no, silk flowers is it. I would rather not use core lapis, thank you very much. Actually, I haven't needed to use core lapis in quite a while. Okay, there's my rug, and then... Oh, we need some wood. Sorry. I tried to make 8 fabric. Why do I have 72? What did I miss? Well, I never have to make fabric again. 1 flower equals 10. Oh god, I didn't notice. Okay. Also, 1 second, my dad just came back with some food, so I will be right back. So my dad totally put the food down, like, right next to me, and I didn't notice, and followed him out into the kitchen. And he's just looking at me like, what the fuck do you want? Also, I didn't notice he was knocking on the- well, I noticed somebody was knocking on the door, but I thought it was the cat, because sometimes she just throws her body up against doors when she wants in. At 10? I mean, I'm also eating dinner right now, but your dad, he gets skylight at like 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, it's normal. It's fine. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to get 4 sandbearer wood. What the fuck is a sandbearer tree? Well, time to go
Maybe
hit every tree in sight. Wait, I can buy things? Oh! Transient resin. Ooh. It's just fragile resin, but worse? Fuck this! Tree and Lua, thank you. Okay. Fragrant cedar vegetable rack. You can buy so many plants and rocks. Wait, change screen? Oh, thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you! I totally forgot that I had that up. Okay, we will go- I forgot that I was in the teapot and that it was going to zoom in like that. Okay, we are going to beat up some trees in Lioa. Can I zoom in please? Thank you. My scroll wheel didn't work. And then try and make that lamp. And then we'll do the hypostasis thing really quick. This is- why did I come here? This is all bamboo. This wasn't smart. Fuck, where else are there trees in Lioa? I'm just gonna teleport to a few random places until I find trees. Okay, there's trees over there. Fuck, I can't find the M key. Whaley Plains, okay, thank you. Here we go. Fuck yeah, this is my favorite kind of game now. Birch. Suihua. Pine. Sandbearer. Bamboo. Cedar. Favors fir. Serenity pot. I have looked at all of this, but thank you for giving me primogems for it. Oh, that one's empty. Make sure I got them all. Do I have the 4? Talk to the carpenter guy in Jinxa Village. He sells some blueprints. Thank you. I will do that as soon as the stream is over. Oh, I need one more. Fuck you. No, don't climb it. Just take the wood. Okay. Back to the teapot. Fuck, I can't do that. I have to actually place it down. Like 50k a pop though? Oof. That's okay, I've been farming more up because I thought I was gonna get Yanfei. What a fool I am.
maybe.
Create furnishing. What? Oh, I just need 2 more red dye. That's fine. What? I'm sure at some point I will regret using these speed potions immediately, but right now I don't. Okay, let's place these down. Also, I should eat my food. I should eat my hot dogs. It's just hard to when I'm... The speed potion's cheap? Nice! I hate when stuff like that is expensive in games. which is how it is with most mobile games. Oh, how do I make sure this is centered? And my lamp. I can't fucking see because this forces you into the weirdest angle, but I think that's okay. I think it's worth using in the beginning so you can craft more and increase teapot level. Okay. Please save later. Fuck you. Sorry, eating hot dogs. You can zoom? Yeah, but it still was like really awkward zooming. I shouldn't talk with food in my mouth. I'm so sorry. Okay. This is cute! This is a cute little entranceway. I might move the lamp over a teeny bit, but I can deal with that later. Ooh! I'll look at what these things are later. Cause I just wanna... You can zoom all the way in to help you place it? Okay, I'll have to try harder. Okay, we're gonna do this quest now. We're gonna fight a cube. Which I don't know if I actually have enough resin to get a reward for. No, I don't. But we're gonna fight him just for the hell of it. Just to feel alive. Is something the matter? Did you come here to see the sights, or did that boy Cyrus send you here on some commission? I think this gave you a lot of plants to place, by the way. Nice! I love plants. Well, whatever your reasons for being here may be, stay on your guard at all times. About adventuring in Dragonspine. If you really want to go into Dragonspine, you must make sure you are fully prepared. Do not underestimate the dangers of the mountain. Dragonspine is not forgiving towards careless adventurers. I know, I've been there. Is that fucking it? What? That doesn't even have anything to do with the hypostasis. What was the point of that quest?
If only we had some help.
Situation here seems tricky.
I'm so fucking confused. I came all the way here just for her to tell me Dragonspine is dangerous, and then she gave me some stuff. I mean, I'm not complaining because I didn't have to do any work, but... What? Okay, we're just gonna beat this guy up for fun now. Just to close out the stream. I'm also gonna- ooh, achievements! Oh! Realm Sans Frontières. Use the Serenity Pot to enter your realm. Yay!
Guess we can rest it.
Get my fire party out.
Let's go.
Which is really fire and geo, but it's fine. Wait. How do I get to my... I have an artifact spot that I entered through here. How do I get to my artifact spot now? Area around the cryohypostasis is extremely cold. Well, thank goodness I have Noelle. So it doesn't fucking matter. Different route now? Fuck. I have to find my way there again. Elemental creatures who protect themselves from incoming attack with their durable shell find an opportune moment to land a blow to their elemental core. At critical moments, they will enter a shielded regenerative state, firing frost fruits to attack its foes while restoring its own HP. Use charged attacks to redirect the frost fruits back at the cryohypostasis to knock it out of its regenerative state swiftly. Huh. Okay. That is very different. Use charged attacks. Oh god, that one actually can hit you.
Steady as stone.
Oh, it has a very short, whatchamacallit. I don't like that. I don't like that attack at all.
Teamwork is strength.
Just let Albedo heal a bit there.
As a good knight should.
Heal, heal, heal. Oh, he's already healed. Damn it! Terrible timing. Terrible timing. It's okay, my cooldown's not that long. Oh, why is it?
I must leave no stone unturned.
Why is it vulnerable for such a short period of time? I hate that.
I'll catch up.
Oh, I don't have my shield anymore. Fuck. Oh wait, these things are almost dead. Ah!
Burst forth.
Nice aim.
Someone needs to sit. Leave it all to me.
Heal. That was dumb. I used up all my stamina and now I have to use charged attacks.
Coming to beat.
Wait. Oh, the frost fruits. Hit these, I think. No, I don't understand. I don't remember. Change characters, please. Oh my god.
I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance.
So, am I supposed to break the fruits, or... Hold on. We're just gonna casually go into the archive in the middle of this. Fuck, it's not in here! Hit them to the boss like soccer. Okay. Oh right, I have to do charged attacks.
Steady as stone.
I never use charged attacks, especially with Claymore characters, so it's really hard to remember to.
Everybody stand back!
But I'm trying, I swear.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Whee! It is like soccer! I love it! That's so fun! Oh shit, I'm not gonna make the last one. Come on! Okay, I think we got it. There we go! How much damage did he do at the last bit? Holy shit. Oh, I don't have enough resin. Wait, actually... I'm just gonna... warm up and heal for a second here. I have some fragile resin from the more expensive BP. So I can do this. Not that I particularly needed to, but yay! HP, fuck you. Alright. Well, I think that is a good place to stop. We didn't get to the domain, the new domain, but I'll... Farming for... How do you say that character's name, by the way? Eula? Eula?
Whenever you need me,
I thought I'd be able to know how it was pronounced once I saw it written in Japanese, but they spell it Elua, which is even more confusing. But yeah, if she has that drop, then yeah, I should probably farm for that, because I do want her. Eula, I think? Okay, I was hoping it would be that, because that's the nicest pronunciation I can think of for it. End user license agreement. Of course. Yeah, I think I'll just do the new domain off stream, because we have hit the 2-hour mark. And I'm getting really tired and I need to eat my food. So, I will see you guys on Friday for... Let me get my screen up for... Oh, I'm still lagging. God damn it, OBS. Why are you doing this? But yeah, on Friday, we will do Zhongli's story quest, the new part of it, which apparently they're doing like Act 2 of story quests now? I guess? But yeah, we'll do that on Friday. I'm very much looking forward to it.
I'll be there.
Thank you so much, everyone, for coming out tonight. Thank you for all the new follows. I really, really appreciate it. I had a really good time, and I will see you on Friday. Thank you again. Have a good rest of your day or night, wherever it is where you are. Bye-bye!